This is Eric Simmons at Furniture Depot in Guin with furniture from Ashley, Serenity Sleep, $1 Million Rustic. We have stores in Guin and Fayette.
Hello, I'm Keith Nichols with Marion County Funeral Home. I'm here with our manager Glenda Cochran and owners Rick and Jane Chambliss. It has always been our purpose to provide the most caring and compassionate service we can at the most reasonable prices. So we feel it imperative to offer a pre-need option that will fit the needs of the people and area we serve. So why should we pre-plan? To make sure your wishes are met, provide peace of mind for you and your family, to relieve hurried and impulsive decisions at one of the most difficult times in our lives, to also relieve a great financial burden on our family. We plan for a number of things in our lives, so let's not forget one of the most important, our final arrangements. For a limited time, we're offering your choice of a $6,495 service or a $6,995 service. We're here because we care, so give us the opportunity to sit down and answer any questions you might have regarding pre-planning and the services we provide at Marion County Funeral Home in Hamilton, 921-5777, and follow us on Facebook.
Tom Bigby Electric Cooperative was formed for the need for electricity to the local citizens that were living in the rural areas of Marion, Lamar, and portions of Fayette counties. This line consisted of 12 miles and 22 consumers on the road from Guin to Sulligent. Between then and now, there has been a lot of hard work and dedication from a great number of people to make this cooperative what it is today. Tom Bigby Electric Corporation would like to thank each member. You can contact us today at 205-921-6712.
Hey guys, this is Nick Jackson at New Heights Church in Hamilton, Alabama. I just wanted to extend to you an invitation to come check out one of our services. We start at 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings and 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. We're all about abiding, arming, and awakening. Also, we have a nursery ministry and a children's ministry as well as functional on those Sundays. Our youth gather together on Wednesdays. Come on out and see what it's all about. We'd love to have you.
Hamilton Metal Roofing, located at 291 County Highway 25 in Hamilton. We sell 29 and 26 gauge roof metal. We have all types of trim and screws for you to complete your projects. Call us with any questions. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call us at 205-921-7100.
Your story starts at Bevel State Community College. Whether you are just starting out or starting over, Bevel State has an opportunity that is right for you. With 5 locations serving 7 counties. You don't have to go far to start your own success story. Plus, with tuition lower than 4-year colleges, you won't need to spend more for a great education. Visit us online at bscc.edu to learn about your options for seamless academic transfer and high-demand career tech and health science offerings. Let us help you tell your story.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and we'll have prayer. Lord, we come to you today just thanking you for many blessings in life. Dear Lord, just ask you to be with us as we enter this meeting, dear Lord. Let everything we say and do be pleasing unto you. And dear Lord, there's so many people in our county that's going through different things. There's a young lady from Hackleburg that's going through a battle of leukemia, dear Lord, and they're doing a bone marrow this morning, dear Lord. And I just lift her up to you and be with the doctors and everyone that's going to partake in her treatment, dear Lord. I just ask you to be with them and give them the wisdom and knowledge and the things that they need to treat her, dear Lord. And I just ask you to watch over, protect us, and forgive us where we fail. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, I thank everyone for coming out and call the meeting to order. We're going to, the first thing on, we're going to sort of do some things. We got a hearing on the road, and I'm going to let Scott sort of come up and talk about it, and we'll get that. That way this gentleman can go on. But appreciate you coming, and Scott will sort of, it's on County Road 414, right, Scott?
Yes, sir. There's two. We have, first of all, I'm going to talk about County Road 301. It's from Ridge Road out to County Highway 13. Basically, once 301 gets to Ridge Road, it almost ceases to exist up until 13. And we sent out all the notices, and we haven't received anything. We'd just like to close it from that Ridge Road point on to County Road 13. And then we sent out notices on County Road 414, and that's this gentleman's here on it. He owns there's basically two property owners. He owns where the road ends up, and then the initial property, the gentleman, an attorney from Huntsville, that his wife has inherited that land, contacted me, and he sent a letter opposing the closing of that road, basically because they have some vested economic interest in that property, and they're seeking to develop that property. And but the gentleman that owned it had just passed away end of last year, and so they're in the process of getting all that cleared up on the title aspect of it. And so he would like to keep it open so that they can develop it. And then this gentleman is here, and I've spoken with him, if you'd like to say a few words.
I live at the dead end. I have to cross Mr. White's property. And I'm just afraid that they can landlock me.
Right.
You know, if we do condemn the road or vacate it, whatever, that's mostly my reason for being here. I just don't want to be landlocked.
And what road are you talking about?
414,
Who's 414?
I'm at the dead end of it.
I think you called it White Road. Who?
White Road.
Oh, White Road. Okay, well, the road is gonna be open, it's mainly just a driveway. We're not closing.
Yeah, but can he stop me legally?
No. 'Cause
What
it's
if he
a-
sells it to somebody?
It is,
Can
it's
the next owner stop me from crossing that property?
you're behind them that owns
Yes,
that old
I
house?
go across their property to reach mine.
What about that, Scott? Is the easement there is,
I have no easement on my deed for it.
And that's what I mentioned with him, is if he could get with Mr. White. Of course, Mr. White has passed away now. The attorney I spoke with did not seem inclined to want to do easements. He would have the right-of-way, an easement on that property that would make legal sense. But Mr. White's family doesn't want to close it because they want to be able to develop that property, and so they want to have a public access into that road. So that's their concern about it. It is basically a one-lane driveway. Yeah, from the main road out into his property, but that's, both of the property owners objected to it.
we'll just take it off the agenda. It's that simple. How's that?
Do what now?
I said we'll take it off the agenda, is that simple enough?
Yes, sir.
Well, Scott, correct me if I'm wrong, but if one person opposes, we can't close it anyway, can we?
That's been our policy, is if we have
You
an
know,
objection.
Once you get to my property, you can close it, because I'm the dead end man, I don't care. I just don't want
Yeah, the
access.
people that owns it now, where they actually from, I don't.
Oh, Mr. White lived in Vinemont, and I think his daughter either lives in Huntsville or Athens.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I had spoke with her last year, and that's the only contact I've had with her.
So.
Don't worry about it, we'll be close.
Okay, well, that's fine, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for
So am I off the
coming.
hook here?
Yeah. Thank you for coming, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda is recommendation to approve the minutes of the September 2nd, 2025 meeting. Need a motion and a second.
I'll make a motion.
Kenneth made a motion,
I second.
Tim second. All in favor? Next on the agenda is recommendation to pay the accounts payable. Need a motion and a second.
I'll make a motion.
Tim made a motion.
Second.
Larry second. All in favor? I need a recommendation to amend the agenda. To go into executive session.
I'll make a motion.
Tim made a motion.
And I will second that, but before we do, I'm gonna have all these all can go back to work. And I know we've talked about this pay scale and talked about the pay scale. And when we first done this pay scale, I regret voting for it. Because as a county employee, we were supposed to come back and tweak this thing, changed it. And what I'm looking at, it's hard to keep employees because, just say the part-time with a year at $11.75, they gotta wait 24 more years to get $4. And 25 years is a long time to be staring top-out pay in your face. And I've talked to every employee from the courthouse to the solid waste, and every one of them is gonna be here. But I tell you this, they have got, the department heads and the employees has got more respect for their job than to let it stop and not be here, even though it's gonna affect their retirement. So I'm their voice. I'm standing up for them. We need to change this.
We're gonna have a work session tomorrow. I told you
Greg,
Friday that that was gonna
I'm
be.
not through talking. I have discussed this pay scale for the last year and a half, trying to change it. And I regret voting for it. 10 years is long enough for anybody to top out. It's gonna affect every single employee in this county. The deputies, it's gonna affect everybody. And I had somebody ask me the other day, well, how's the long-term employees gonna benefit from this? And I have tried to explain, if you condense this to 10 years, and if we do a percentage.
You break the county.
No, listen, Greg, I'm not done
I'm telling
talking.
you, y'all done the numbers.
If we do the percentage or step raises, you can do it however you want to do it. You can do a 0.5%, 0.75%, or 1%. After 10 years, we can do it however we need to do it. Only thing I'm asking, you got to get down, and I have figured up the numbers too, and it's not going to break the county because we were topping everybody out at 6 months when I first started. Now we got 25 years. Before we changed this pay scale, everybody in the county topped out at 6 months. 6 months probationary period, they topped out. Am I right?
I don't know.
Scott, am I right that everybody topped out at 6 months?
I think once everybody reached that 6 month, their pay was set.
Their pay was set. We changed it from 6 months.
What was that top-out pay?
But we changed it from 6 months to 25 years.
What was that?
And I ain't got a problem, I don't even remember what the, I don't know what the I don't know, I can't remember this unless we're looking at it.
1636, I believe.
But just like, okay, just say a foreman, and he's topped out 25 years. And if you've done 1%, he's making $21.75 on the top out, he's got 25 year in. That 10, from 10 to 15, that's 15% raise he's gonna get. That's gonna put him up to $25.37 an hour. And I had somebody ask me the other day, somebody had, this particular person had 18 years in, and they said the dollar across the board raise is gonna help them more than the top out pay, okay? But if you condense it to 10 years, they automatically gonna go to $18.75. They're gonna go to the top out, whether we give them a dollar across the board or not. They're gonna automatically top out $18.75. Okay, then if you time 8% on top of that, they're gonna get another $1.50 raise. It's for the benefit of the employees. It's got nothing to do with me. I can leave right now and go to the house and retire. It's not gonna affect me. But it's gonna affect these employees.
We're gonna talk about it tomorrow during the work session, because it's on it and several other things that I found out. We're gonna have a big work session tomorrow. We're gonna discuss about it all.
Well,
But
I'm just saying, I've been trying to get it changed. The only thing I want to do is condense to 10 years. And anybody can say anything they want to or not. I mean, I told them I'd be their voice. Nobody went to none of them. I went to every one of them, and they all agreed. 25 years is too long to top out. Look, if you stay 25 years, your retirement is based, through the state of Alabama, is based on your last 3 years of your work. These employees are gonna have to work 28 years to see their benefits. Am I wrong? That's how the retirement system works.
Yeah.
It is based on it, and what you're talking about, we have tweeted, I know we've done several different things on this, whether you recognize it or not. Kevin sitting there and he knows it too. We've changed a lot of stuff for different people, but we did, the last thing we done is where it was 25 years, we took that $1.50 off 25 and moved it back to 20, where you'd make more from 20 to 25 if you wanted to retire. But I'm like Greg, we will discuss it, it's on the thing for tomorrow and do it. But the question I have are that, out of the 64 counties, are they any county in Alabama that tops out in 10 years on this pay scale like you're talking about? I've never heard of it, and
Pickens County Sheriff's Department tops out at 7.
Pickens County?
Yes.
It's the sheriff department?
Yes.
Right,
I
okay.
don't know about county employees, I just know
Right.
about the sheriff's department.
I've never heard of it.
Or name me one county employee, county or anything tops out 25.
Yeah, well, we'll discuss it, because we have mentioned that doing it at 20, you know, knocking the 5 year off and you work.
But you're
from
missing the
20.
point. When you got a year in, it's hard to keep employees now. It's hard to recruit employees because they got 25 years staring them in the face before I top out. They can go to Walmart, they can go anywhere and make more money if we
But
can
they
do
won't
so.
have the benefits go with Walmart.
But we done it, we topped out.
I don't know,
It's 6
I don't know
months.
if anybody realizes it, but when we pay a person's insurance, a single covered insurance, and Scott, you can correct me, what does that cost us per employee, Scott?
It's $318.50 pay period, but it's gonna go up to about $386.
$318.
You think I don't know that, Greg? I know that. I know all this, what you're saying. What I'm saying
And we
is,
have to be good
20
stewards of the county money, and I'm not saying this payment scale don't need some tweaking.
It
And,
needs
and we're
tweaking.
gonna discuss that.
hey, that's fine. I listen, I spoke for the employees and I spoke for every one of them. You know, and whether y'all do it or don't, next year's election, time will tell. That's all I gotta say.
I want to speak just a minute on it. I would like to see it drop from 25 to something, okay? You made a good point about our retirement. It's the best three out of the last, 10 years is what your salary's gonna be.
But when you drop that to 10, and I want y'all to think about this,
Okay,
the only employees, if you drop that to 10, or after 10, what have they got to look forward to? Nothing but maybe a cost of living raise.
That's where
So what
percentage,
kind of,
Greg, percentage or the step raises is what I'm talking about.
but what I'm saying is, after they top out at 10 years, there's no guarantee they're gonna get any more money after that.
But they know
I
they're
know
gonna
that,
get it.
Greg, I know that, and you made another good point earlier. When we used to top out, the deputy sheriff goes 1 year, all the other employees were 6 months. So after 1 year, they're topped out. The only thing that they received is what the county commission, and we didn't get it every year. We didn't get 50 cents, we didn't get $1, we didn't get 75 or whatever. I see what you're saying. Once you top out, the only raise you're gonna get is what, if any at all, that
Yeah.
the commission can come up with.
And then if you get some in the past where they went 4 or 8 years and didn't get anything,
We've been in that situation.
Well, let me ask you this, Greg.
We have.
Had you done to get it 10-year period or 25-year period? Which gonna do these employees better?
I say.
10-year or stretch it out to 25? They need the money now. They need it now. Raising families, they need it now.
I'll say this, and I think this is the solution to it. County can't afford it, bottom line.
Have you done the numbers on it?
Kenneth, I've done them a bunch of times. I've done.
I ain't seen no numbers y'all gave me yet, and I had numbers. I haven't
The
seen that.
county can't afford it. This one, if we give, and if we give across the board raise, do you know what that costs the county, just that?
It's gonna cost
this
more,
year?
it's gonna cost more than this 10-year.
Yeah, but
pay
that
scale I'm
10 year,
talking
that
about.
10 year don't help everybody.
It helps everybody,
No, it don't. It don't.
okay? You tell me
Let's
how.
talk about it tomorrow in the meeting. We got a meeting.
No, while we're
today.
on this subject, and we got the camera here, if you go a step, we're going right now, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, we're going every 5 years. If you condense this to 10 years, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're condensing this 25 into 10, everybody's gonna get some kind of raise every year.
Except the people that's already got 10+ years in
That's what I'm talking about
it.
percentage.
And then, yeah, and then if you figure up that percentage,
I just want to
they're
get it
making
changed
the
to
most-
10 year.
they're
Then
making
we
the
can talk
most
about
money, and that's gonna
percentage.
cost the county the most.
I can't even get it changed back to 10 year. Y'all don't see what I'm talking about, what these employees are facing.
We're gonna discuss tomorrow during the work session. I have a motion and a second to go in executive session. Who all's in favor?
Work session tomorrow at 9,
Yes.
9 or 8.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. We'll be right back. We're just gonna run in here.
Great. We need to vote on the
Yeah.
executive session.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I need a motion and a second.
We haven't done that.
Now, that was to amend the agenda.
Oh, I'm good. I'll make a motion to go in executive session.
I'll second.
My bad.
All in favor? So return from executive session.
I'll make a motion.
Larry made a motion, Tim second. All in favor? Next on the agenda is recommendation to transfer, property to Craft Volunteer Fire Department. Scott, you sort of want to elaborate a little bit on that?
You skip the engineer.
That's right. Let me back up one. I got a bunch of write down beside this.
You wrote all over.
Yeah, recommendation to hire county engineer. Wesley Hallman.
I'll make that motion.
Larry made the motion.
I'll second.
Kenneth second, all in favor? Yeah, now recommendation transfer property to Craft Volunteer Fire Department. And I think what this is just some property that the county has that we sort of want to give back to those fire departments, right, Scott?
Yeah, that's correct. This first one is Craft. That property is originally owned by the Board of Education. We just reached the agreement with the Board of Education to obtain that property in exchange for the bus property. And now we're going to deed it over to the Craft Volunteer Fire Department so that they'll be able to use more of that land for their fire department and be able to get grants in that property as well. We'll then enter a lease with them, because that's where we vote for that precinct. So we'll have a lease to be able to vote out there. But we're just going to transfer all that properties, a walking track, the community center, and the facility over to them.
Question. We've got a storm shelter up there, one of those turtles.
Yes, sir.
I still need to take care of that too.
Yes,
I mean,
yes, sir. We'll maintain the.
We have one of those above ground storm shelters on with the EMA. I think it's just a matter of getting the funding, but it'll be right there pretty close
okay.
to the community center too.
Reading that, there's a lot of people use that.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
Yeah, that community is excellent about taking care of their stuff.
Yeah, and the only problem we've ever had with it was the latch on the door. Well, the hinge broke one time, just.
Okay, I need a motion in a second.
I'll make a motion.
Tim made a motion. Then second. Key second. All in favor? And next, recommendation transfer property to Shotsville Volunteer Fire Department. And it's the same as Scott was talking about, just to help them where they could obtain grant money and stuff like that. So I made a motion in a second.
I'll make a motion.
Kenny made a motion.
I'll second.
Kenny second. All in favor? Next is recommendation to approve short-term contract with Lynn Mitchell as Assistant County Engineer. And the reason why we're reaching this agreement is since Chris left, Lynn has been doing double duty such as some engineer work plus his job, and this will sort of get him through December, and I think that's when he plans on saying goodbye to the county. So this will sort of just get him through to December, and I need a motion and a second to.
I'll make a motion.
Yes.
Second.
Larry can't leave.
Whatever, no matter.
Larry second, all in favor? Recommendation to appoint Ann West to Marion County Department of Human Resource Board. The ladies over the HR at Franklin County's been coming to Marion County some. I think they are without a director right now, and she had reached out to Ann West about coming on board and helping, and so Ann has agreed, and she asked me if we would just put down an agenda and vote to appoint her as a board member.
I'll make a motion.
Kenneth made the motion.
I'll second.
Larry second. All in favor? Next is recommendation to approve the across-the-board pay increase for all employees.
I'll make a motion to table this till after we have a work session.
Need a second.
I'll second.
All in favor? Two.
Well, Larry, Dan.
You vote to table it, Larry?
We will.
How'd that go, Kelly?
All in favor? 3-2-3. You're against it, Keith?
I wanted to vote for it today, but that's what I thought we'd do it today. I thought that's what it's on here for.
How much is it?
$1 across the board. And they just screwed the employees, so that's their decision.
I'm for the raise. I just want the pay scale that I talked about too.
I'm not screwing nobody. I'm just wanna discuss it all and come to some kind of understanding that that the county can afford, that's gonna help everybody.
We know they can afford this $1.
Yeah.
We talked to Scott about that.
And this is the last meeting before the new year, so if it go in October, it's gonna have, needs to be done.
Me and Scott talked last night, we can have a call meeting, we've got to have a call meeting to vote on
The budget.
budget anyway. We can thrash it out tomorrow and have a call meeting as soon as the law allows us, for my part. But I want to see it in black and white, what we can afford and what we can't afford. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I'll need a recommendation to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
I say.
I have one question, you know, really plain to me, but
All in favor?
This is Eric Simmons at Furniture Depot in Guin with furniture from Ashley, Serenity Sleep, $1 Million Rustic. We have stores in Guin and Fayette.
Hello, I'm Keith Nichols with Marion County Funeral Home. I'm here with our manager Glenda Cochran and owners Rick and Jane Chambliss. It has always been our purpose to provide the most caring and compassionate service we can at the most reasonable prices. So we feel it imperative to offer a pre-need option that will fit the needs of the people and area we serve. So why should we pre-plan? To make sure your wishes are met, provide peace of mind for you and your family, to relieve hurried and impulsive decisions at one of the most difficult times in our lives, to also relieve a great financial burden on our family. We plan for a number of things in our lives, so let's not forget one of the most important, our final arrangements. For a limited time, we're offering your choice of a $6,495 service or a $6,995 service. We're here because we care, so give us the opportunity to sit down and answer any questions you might have regarding pre-planning and the services we provide at Marion County Funeral Home in Hamilton, 921-5777, and follow us on Facebook.
Tom Bigby Electric Cooperative was formed for the need for electricity to the local citizens that were living in the rural areas of Marion, Lamar, and portions of Fayette counties. This line consisted of 12 miles and 22 consumers on the road from Guin to Sulligent. Between then and now, there has been a lot of hard work and dedication from a great number of people to make this cooperative what it is today. Tom Bigby Electric Corporation would like to thank each member. You can contact us today at 205-921-6712.
Hey guys, this is Nick Jackson at New Heights Church in Hamilton, Alabama. I just wanted to extend to you an invitation to come check out one of our services. We start at 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings and 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. We're all about abiding, arming, and awakening. Also, we have a nursery ministry and a children's ministry as well as functional on those Sundays. Our youth gather together on Wednesdays. Come on out and see what it's all about. We'd love to have you.
Hamilton Metal Roofing, located at 291 County Highway 25 in Hamilton. We sell 29 and 26 gauge roof metal. We have all types of trim and screws for you to complete your projects. Call us with any questions. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call us at 205-921-7100.
Your story starts at Bevel State Community College. Whether you are just starting out or starting over, Bevel State has an opportunity that is right for you. With 5 locations serving 7 counties. You don't have to go far to start your own success story. Plus, with tuition lower than four-year colleges, you won't need to spend more for a great education. Visit us online at bscc.edu to learn about your options for seamless academic transfer and high-demand career tech and health science offerings. Let us help you tell your story.